Alright, so last technique of the week. What I'm going to do here, we're going to pull De La Riva and we're going to go straight away trying to finish the fight, okay? Using something called the Caio Footlock. Alright, so same again, I'm in De La Riva. Now, the beauty about this, it works really well when I fail to control the posture of his upper body, okay? So, I'm in my De La Riva here, and what I'm going to do, instead of using all the typical controls I showed you earlier, where you're just grabbing the ankle or grabbing through here, you're going to bring your arm all the way through, but you're going to try to get it so that your hand stops at your belt, just like the butterfly Ashley footlock we just showed, okay? Now, how do I do that? It's really, really hard. I need to change the angle to get my hand in there, okay? So, the reason it works well when I'm not controlling his posture is because he's likely to just raise his head for me, and that's what I want, okay? People you verse in De La Riva who like to drop their knee and come down, can be quite difficult to do it to these guys, all right? So you need to use your right leg to kick away at the shoulder here, all right? Now, I would take my foot out here and put it on the hip, okay? It's quite hard to enter this when you already have your foot hooking, okay? You don't give yourself the space. So what I like to do, take my foot out here so I can hug through, but what I can't allow to happen is my knee to come on the inside, all right? If this happens, he's just gonna back step out here and it's off, okay? You need to keep your knee here on the outside. Now, once your hand has gone through, I just leave it at the belt like before. But you guys know all your controls. You can grab your lapel, you can gable grip if you really need to. I prefer to leave this hand free though, all right? Now, to finish the footlock, all I'm gonna start doing here, driving my heel down, which essentially puts pressure on his knee here, as I start bridging up, boom, tap. Comes on quite quick, guys. Make sure you're careful when you're using this, especially if you practice on someone who doesn't train jiu-jitsu. They're not gonna be clued on to when this footlock's gonna come on. So, De La Riva, all right? Now let's cover like some problems quickly, all right? So, I'm in regular De La Riva. I'm gonna set up the footlock. I'm either gonna let go and he's gonna do it for me, or I'm gonna kick away, okay? Now, my foot comes out, heel here. I need to turn on an angle a little bit so I can get my hand through, but then I wanna square back up a little bit as best I can, okay? Now, what's really, really important is if he starts driving, like turning his knee to the left here, he's showing you his back, okay? The footlock becomes off because the nature of the footlock, like I just can't create any pressure on his ankle here when he does this, but he does give me his back. So you guys who are quick, we have our feet here on the hips, quite easy to just elevate again, start getting our deep De La Riva and attacking the back, all right? So that's that problem. The only other problem I think you're really gonna run into is when they're trying to drive this knee on the inside, okay? Just to block this, you just need to turn your toes down here, because as he's pushing now, I can kind of extend my leg to stop him from being able to push it down, and then I'm gonna start putting the footlock on. So once you get your hands all the way through, you want to be trying to create the pressure on the footlock straight away. So we're just going to go one more time. I might just do a straight on angle. So De La Riva. Now I'm going to kick him away here. Left heel comes to the belt. You need to turn a little bit, guys, to try to get this motion. You're really basing off him here to get that motion, all right? So I'm kicking a little bit to turn, get my hand in, okay? Now from here, straight away, I'm not waiting for him to square up. I'm not waiting for his reaction. I'm trying to crank the footlock immediately. So I'm extending, cranking here, boom, you get the tap. When he falls, it comes on quite quickly, okay? Just one thing, when your opponent does fall, because they might fall, stop it here. So as Professor falls back, you cannot allow him to kick his leg over the top, because now it's off, okay? To stop this, you just use your foot here as you finish the footlock. All right, guys, this is a Caio Terra footlock. Thank you.
Himself to the ground, scooting forward, trapping the leg. Greg Jones, definitely an emerging star in no-gi grappling on the world circuit.
Ooh, this is painful. You're grimacing it.
Going very hard. Huge torque.